Okay, a lot to talk about, so let's get straight to the point. Uh, I want to say it was yesterday. I was out at a club and I was performing at an open mic. And I went on stage, I did my set, I got off stage, and I went outside. As I'm outside, one of my friends, colleagues, counterparts, they were like, I gotta tell you something, you should come outside. And they proceeded to tell me that as I was on stage, someone walks up to this person and says, "Hey, that nigga Dubs is a snake. We don't fuck with him, and if we don't fuck with them, you shouldn't fuck with him." All right, let's get straight to it. Don't don't hide in the shadows. Like as soon as I found out who it was, I went straight to him. I was like, "Yo, what's up? Like, are you saying these things? Because like I'm not this type to sugarfoot and play around. Like, if you saying something, come say it to me. Let's see what's up. Like all of y'all, any of y'all, if y'all behind the scenes talking, whispering, come see me. Come talk to me. I don't think you have enough balls to do it, but that's neither here nor there. Don't go in the background and try to whisper. It's gonna come to the light, and then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna address it. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, as long as we got that out the way. You, your friends, tell everybody, all of y'all, get together and say, we better leave this nigga alone. That's it. You don't gotta tell nobody nothing. Find your little space over there and shut the fuck up. Or it's gonna be some problems. But that's just one. Let's go with the second thing. I want to take the time to apologize, right? I'm doing this simply because I didn't realize the impact that I've had, right? Rebecca and the Creek and the Cave. I apologize for posting photos that never should have been posted. And I need to be more understanding and more cognizant of what my actions can do can harm other people. So I just want to say I apologize, and I want to move forward from that. So that's two things. The third thing, where are we at? Let's see. Um, this weekend I was in Seattle, and when you go to another city, you're excited, right? You're excited because you're in a new area. You get to test to see if your comedy works in other areas. You also get to sightsee because that's one of the things I love to do is travel, and that's one other reason why I wanted to be a comedian because we get to travel from different cities to different cities, and that's kind of something that I want to do, right? So I get to Seattle, and one thing that I don't like doing, and maybe it took me to do it to realize that I don't like doing it. You know how they say, we're comedians, we should work together. I book you, you book me, or you stay at my house, I pick you up. You can't stay at everybody's house. Everybody doesn't live like you live. Like from this screen, right? You be like, oh, they seem like a great person. But to be honest, you haven't been around a person long enough. This is why I don't have people stay over for comedy. Vice versa. This is why I don't go to people's houses and stay with them. You know why? Because everybody doesn't live how you live. I'm the type of person, man, if it stank in your house, I'm gonna say, why your house stank? And people don't want to hear that, especially if they live in a stanky ass house. I'm the type that'll say, hey, your dog shitting on the floor. Most people wouldn't say something. Most people would look away. I'm gonna look and be like, what the fuck is going on? I don't have pets, so I don't know how that feels. So I don't give a shit. I don't have to deal with that type of shit. People live differently and they act a certain way on here, and then in person they're different. I can't deal with it. So from now on, when I travel to a city or I have someone visiting, You got to get a hotel and I got to get a hotel. There is no mingling. That was the last time that'll ever happen in my entire life. I will never do that again. I will never do that shit again. Shout out to my, like, this weekend it was two separate things. I had one homie come, stayed in the hotel. One other homie come, can I stay with you? Nah. Listen, I work hard for what I have, and I don't want anyone else to be able to be around it. You don't deserve it. We are colleagues when it comes to comedy. We are not friends. There's a difference. We're comedy colleagues. We're not friends. I have friends that happen to be colleagues, but some people aren't in that category. And that's okay. That's okay. But I'm sorry, I can't be, you gotta be either, you tell somebody, would you tell somebody their house stank? Would you tell somebody, hey, your house is funky. It smells like dog shit in here. Why your house stank? I try my best to keep, man, I ain't even gonna go into that week. All right, so this weekend, let's go into the booking. This weekend, I booked comedian Shang, and it was a learning experience, right? Sometimes when you're in a position, things happen, and when things happen, you got to be on your feet and ready to go. You got to be on your feet and ready to go. So for whatever reason, circumstances arose, and the headliner wasn't able to go up. And at that point, you had to make a decision. Do you want to cancel the show, or do you get your ass up there and you do your goddamn job? So I went up there and I proceeded to headline. I did 40 minutes the first night and 40 minutes the second night. Damn it, I'm out here doing time. Damn it, when people left, they were satisfied. People didn't even ask for their money back on the second show. I'm just at this point now where I know where I am in stand-up. I know that I have a long way to go by all means, but I know that I'm doing well. I know that I'm on my way. And a lot of people say they don't like my arrogance or my cockiness or my being antisocial or a loner. And I understand how y'all feel. I've always been like this. I'm not a pack animal type of person. I'm not. I'm not. I stand strong on my own. And I've always, stood strong on my own. This city is weird, man, but I do love the scene. I don't love the politics of the scene. I don't love the behind the scenes, but I love the actual scene. Nothing but laughter, a lot of love. When it's real, you got a lot of love, but you got a lot of these people that are mentally ill and trying to use comedy as a way to get better. And all you're doing is causing more illness to yourself. You're just trying to laugh at it because someone told you that if you laugh at your pain, it'll go away. You got to be ready for anything because you never know, man. You know how many people tell me I'm not ready to headline? A lot. You know how many people tell me that I might not even be ready to feature, and that's not as much as the other one, but there's a few. And for any person to put their expectations on me, okay. You have that, excuse me, you have that right. You are entitled to feel that way. And I'm not that type of person anymore because I used to be. Well, I've headlined here and I did great. And I've headlined here and I did great, so that must mean I'm great. Nah, I got a lot of learning to do. Got a lot of learning to do, but what I am doing is working extremely hard. Not taking that away from anybody else, but I know I work hard. I just fell asleep. It's 10 o'clock tonight. I fell asleep at 5 because I've been up for like 48 hours trying to get this money. Out here trying to get these shows together. Out here working with somebody that I shouldn't have been working with. I am exhausted. And I'm sure a lot of my other comedians are. So it's not sympathy. It's the fact that this is actually what's happening. This is just exactly what is happening. Uh, let's talk. Let's talk about it. I have a love-hate relationship with Kill Tony. I got a love-hate relationship with the show because the show, one, helps me get my name out there. It gets my gets me put in front of a bunch of eyes. And I used to think, man, if I crush, man, my fucking career is gonna go through the roof. And for the last 2 times, I have not got anywhere near crushing. Not even close. But yeah, I've still gained followers and fans because then they go do research and find out that I'm actually funny. Maybe not on that show because it's a spectacle. I'm not gonna lie, I freeze every time I get up there because I realize how many people are gonna be watching. And once I get over that, and I think I got over it because I was at the show on Monday. And being at the show on Monday to see it from the inside versus from the stage is totally different. And hopefully that helps me, the next time I get picked. But that's neither here nor there. I love the fact that people get to see me on the show. Excuse me. I love the fact that I get to work my jokes out in front of people. And that if they don't work, they don't work. You're not going to kill every time you get on stage. And if you do, good for you. Good for you. But that's just not how it always happens, bro. You're going to take a few L's in your life, but it's all about how you respond to taking those L's. Niggas take L's and they kill themselves. Niggas take L's and quit comedy forever. Niggas take L's and listen to their counterparts make fun of them, and then they decide that this isn't the profession for them. This happens daily. That's wild to think about. But you just gotta, I know my path, man. I know I'm not going to have the same route as everybody else. And I'm okay with that. I am absolutely okay with not going the route that everybody else goes. That's part of being a free thinker, I just don't have to fucking follow the rules. Just because they set rules and you niggas just follow whatever they tell you to do, that's on you. That's on you. Like, talent's gonna speak for itself. I understand. Like, this weekend, what I've learned from the homie Q gave me some really good advice. I don't stay out late. I got 2 kids, single dad. I don't have time to be out till 4 or 5 in the morning. But yes, I want to mingle. And he was like, yo, you need to mingle with the people. You need to, be seen. And I'm in the scene, but I'm just not. I guess it's a matter of how I feel. If I feel accepted, then absolutely I'll come hang around. But I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to sit around and be like, be my friend, be my friend. That's not the way it has to be. But Q told me, he was like, you just need to be mingling, man. You need to, shake hands. You need to be in the scene more. You need to be just cool with people, And he gave me some really great advice that I won't disclose because it tells me everything isn't to be said to the public. So I appreciate Q. Made me look at things differently. And that's why at the beginning of this episode is why I started it the way I did. I'm growing, man. Every day I'm growing as a person, and I'm learning that you're going to make mistakes. You're going to make impulsive decisions. But what you're going to have to do is, man up or woman up for all the ladies. And you'd have to just Be like, y'all fucked up, and I'm sorry. Just don't make it a repeat offense, because then the sorries doesn't, they don't matter. But lessons for this week, man. One, when you book a comedian, check their analytics. Make sure somewhat of a following is within a radius of where you're trying to throw the show. Be kind to people. You never know how your impact of what you do is going to affect another individual or even an entire company. I've learned that everybody don't live the way you live, so be careful when you make plans with other people. What else did I learn? That me and Tony got a thing to where he don't like me and I act like I don't know. It's weird, but it's okay. It's part of the show. So as long as are you not entertained? I've also learned that if you're gonna talk shit to me, not in the shadows, because my people will tell me, and then I'm gonna confront you. And you're so pussy to say it behind the scenes when I confront you, you're gonna nut up. You're gonna bitch up. Because if you had any balls, you would have came to me and said it yourself. But instead you whisper it to the homies. I'm approachable, man. I'm out there in these streets. Come fuck with me. That's it, man. That's the show. So again, thank y'all for this weekend. Shout out to Jacoby. Shout out to Allison. Shout out to Russo. All those comedians. Shout out to Chen. Shout out to who else came and helped out. I think that's it. Thank you to Roscoe's. Thank you to Upstage. All of you are amazing people. Thank you for the opportunities to throw these shows. I have a group of shows coming up. I'm at Abe's Smoke Shop on the 31st of May. Then June 1st, I'm at Tank's Pizza doing a roast battle. Then June 20th, we are in Tampa at the Funny Bone. And then I just booked a show July 25th. It is Bet on Black. It is We Got the Keys. It is at Shakespeare's Pub. Thank y'all very much. I love all y'all that watch this. Every 30 of y'all, all 30. I appreciate you, man. We about this house.